Look at them. People are cooked. Oh my god. Quick question. Do you think you could beat a gorilla in a fight? If you just answered yes, you're delusional.
Are you delusional?
But today, we are going to watch a bunch of TikToks and figure out how delusional everybody else is.
Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Because recently, people have been getting behind this trend of like 100 men versus one gorilla, and some of people's takes are just completely outrageous. So yeah, all I've done is I've just gone to TikTok, searched in the search bar 100 men versus gorilla. I'm just going to scroll through and see what pops up. Hopefully it's mostly relevant. But yeah, I've been seeing TikToks pop up with people making lists of like 100 men that they would choose to fight against a gorilla. I've seen TikToks of people saying that they could beat a gorilla in a 1v1.
What?
So hopefully it's something interesting, but we'll see. Let's get. Alright, so this is the first one that's come up. 10,000 gorillas versus 1 million men. Who will win? Personally, I don't think the men ever win. You'd have to be stronger than a gorilla to win, in my head at least. Because the only way you beat them is if you can fatigue the gorillas enough is that they just can't be asked. And I feel like you're going to get fatigued first, so you're just screwed. But we'll see how this plays out. The gorillas are literally just flinging their arms and men are flying. Now, I don't know if that's what would happen in real life, but this could be realistic. You know, I kind of back this. Although, I will say, they have picked the most basic looking white men as the characters here. Like, look at them.
Bruh.
They look like they've picked 1 million accountants to do this. They probably could have went with a different avatar, but that's alright. That's alright, we'll see how they go. They might still pull it off. Look at them, they're flying! It's like they've got grenade launchers out there. Oh man. Jeez, the gorillas are just what? Look at the wave. They're just eating into the men. Yeah, look. By the looks of this, it looks like we don't have a chance. There was 1 million men to 10,000 gorillas. Like 10,000 is a lot.
A lot?
You'd have to go like 1,000 men to one gorilla to even have a chance of winning, I think. And when you think about it, like, these gorillas here, if you've got more than one, the gorillas can team up. It doesn't matter how many, like, men team up. If the gorillas are teaming up as well, I feel like it's just a guaranteed loss. The men's total eliminations in that simulation was 14. We got rid of 14 out of the 10,000 gorillas with 1 million men there. Like, that's an astronomical amount of men we would need to get rid of 10,000 gorillas. I respect the effort in putting that simulation together. Maybe that's accurate. What do the comments say? Who started this? 100 men versus gorilla got a fight. As a woman, this is so therapeutic. Not a single phone. All of them just living in the moment. That is so real. Damn, 1,000 girls versus 100,000 men. Nobody wants to see that. I know at least 1,000 men are laying down there playing dead. That is so real. 100%. But I know I'm losing this. I'm not winning against a gorilla. I'm gonna just act dead. Or I'm gonna just try and side with the gorillas somehow. I'm gonna just dip. I'm out of there. Like, I can admit defeat. There's no chance I'm winning that. So I'm gonna just leave. I'm out of there. Of course they win against Greg from accounting. That's literally what I said. They picked like the most basic man ever. So this guy said a gorilla is not sending a man flying 200 feet in the air. But how do we know? Like, have we ever seen this happen? Has a gorilla ever fought a man with its full strength before? I just don't think it's ever happened. At least not on footage. It's probably something you wouldn't want to see, to be honest. Alright, on to the next one, I think. Pro oh my god. What has this come to? This is the second one in the search results. Bro, 2 minutes after telling me he'd beat the gorilla by himself. And it's just some guy getting bent over. What? Oh my god, people are cooked. Why? What has come over someone to make that? Oh my god, this gorilla's getting chased off by a goose. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so this is just a compilation of a gorillas just being goofy as hell. You know, maybe, look, if we can catch them off guard, maybe we can win. Oh my god, no. Oh, nope. Damn. Why is this low-key amusing? Okay, what is with gorillas and spinning like this? Is this like a natural talent they're born with and they just get taught this like through their genetics? Because I've seen so many clips of gorillas doing this 360 thing. It's crazy. I wish I could do that low key. That's a cool party trick.
Here we go, Mikey.
Okay. What? What? Spinning again, bro. They're just huge children. Especially this, look at this, getting chased off by a goose or whatever that is. We should do a test. 100 of those goose versus 1 gorilla. Geese? I should say geese there. 100 of those geese versus 1 gorilla. If they're gonna be scared like that, maybe they could peck them to death. Just go. Oh my god, bro. Nah, why are people doing this? Why are people doing this? This is not necessary. The brain rot. The brain rot. Oh my god. Pivy, the last one against the gorilla. He's coming for your ass. God. What are these comments saying? See, this guy here said 20 bullfighters, 20 military soldiers, 20 Olympic strongmen, 20 UFC fighters, and 20 Taekwondo equals 100 men. Now the gorilla stands no chance. I feel like he's still completely wrong. That's gotta be rage bait. Like, because I don't care how strong you are as a man. Gorillas are huge, like huge, and they can throw cars and shit, surely. Like, there's no way. Alright, on to the next one. That's surely there's no more that are like that business. I don't need to see any more of that. 100 men versus 1 gorilla. How about 100 gorillas versus her? Okay, respectfully, I rate the confidence, and I get that it's meant to be like a whole thing that you're huge, you go to the gym. Respect, I do respect that. 100 gorillas! You wouldn't even get past the first one. Like, you probably, like, I can't tell how tall she is from this video. Looking at this, she can't be close to 6 foot. And gorillas, jeez. Obviously she's not being serious, but if she was, that is very, very delusional. 100 people versus gorilla. Okay, so this is some sort of AI generated. Yeah, look at that. Why does it turn into a pig? Wait. That crunch is not right. Gorillas could literally just pick you up and just go. And you're just gone. Like, you're gone. You have no chance. Me after the gorilla kills 99. That is so fair. You know, I literally said earlier, I know I'm not gonna win. I'm gonna just join the other team. I don't know if I'll be moving like that. Honestly, like, I don't think I can bend like that. Okay, that sound is crazy as well, by the way. What the hell? Hey, he's got the movement down pretty well, you know. Oh my god, the comments on this one are crazy. David's like, bro accidentally reset his settings to default. I didn't even think, I didn't even think in that way. And everyone's got, the comments are gonna be mental. Bro forgot to update. Muscle memory. You don't need to act, the gorilla knows you're an ally. Oh my god, people just aren't holding back at all. What changed? Oh, okay, that's, no one needs to see that. That's just so out of pocket. That 360 was super unnecessary. Gosh, this is gonna have nothing to do with the 100 vs 1. Oh, yep. Just munching on some cabbage or whatever that is. This dude's just chilling. What? Why did you do that? That was so unnecessary. That literally was so unnecessary. He must have knew the cameras on him. There was a very smart gorilla named... Oh my god, bro. People in the comments are just crazy. People will be saying anything. Like, some people's digital footprints are mental. Like, guaranteed. The 43rd man landing the cleanest bag shot when all hope was lost. Oh. I don't like looking at that. I can feel that. Oh, low key though, that could be a strat. If there's 100 men and they all just go for the nuts every time, like that gorilla's going down. I reckon that might be the only way we win. But it would only happen if there was one gorilla, because like, you know, after that first punch, that gorilla's gonna be pissed. So if it isn't dropped to the ground, you're just gonna make it worse. But low key, that might be a strat. Why the 43rd man though? POV, the gorilla has killed everyone, but he's vegan, so he has other plans. Why have people just gotta be so sus with everything? Why have they done that? The gorilla's killed everyone, but he's vegan, so he has other plans. It's just no need, bro. There's no need. Oh no. No. Oh. Look, to be fair, that is quality. That is fucking hilarious, but Jesus Christ, there's no need for that at all. Everyone just be taking it and making it mental. This one comment's like, he's just applauding his work, right? Like, imagine this sound, right? And the gorilla's just there like... Alright, so last one we've got is some guy has made a list. 100 men versus one gorilla lineup. So, okay, right, so he's put them into categories. Debate, Jack Doherty, Chris Tyson, James Charles, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Right, okay, so it's looking like he's just put a bunch of celebrities into a list. AJ, The Rizzler, Big Justice, Taylor Swift. These are the human shields. Okay, Taylor Swift, maybe. T-Series, Island Boys. We got Carl from Mr. Beast. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Ronaldo. We're just putting anyone in here. Oh, this is the first attack squad, right? LeBron James, Tom Brady. See, Tom Brady, Ronaldo, why? There's no need for them to be there. Yeah, Ming, like, is huge. I don't think he does anything. Jovic brother. 20 vs 1 dude. Who is that? Eddie Hall, Shaq, Draymond Green. Hey, ask Jordan Poole, he throws a mean punch. Ryan Garcia, Mike Tyson, has bro. Why Hasbulla? Why is he in the first attack squad? What, we're just gonna launch him in a catapult or something? John Cena, Wemby, strategists, Pep Guardiola, JJ Redick, Elon Musk, Magnus Carlsen, maybe, but I feel like we need all the manpower we can get for this one gorilla, to be honest. Like, look, maybe it is a decent strategy to just break it up into groups, you all have your own section you work on, make a good game plan, and then just execute to the highest level, and maybe we can pull it off. I'd assume like these guys just won't be in the fight though, then like motivation as well, like David Goggins, Kobe and Jordan. What am I seeing? Kobe and Jordan and Messi are in the same category as Trump for motivation. What is that supposed to mean? So they're just not in the fight, but they're just there like, keep going guys, good job. Strategists, I could back these ones. They're very smart people there. Ramos, Bird, Duncan, that to me is just fillers. They don't need to be there at all. The second attack squad: Conor McGregor, The Rock, Chuck Norris, Jason Momoa, Steven Adams, KSI, Haaland, XQC, Anthony Edwards. Okay. I can back some of those. I think Steven Adams, Jason Momoa would have a decent fight. Chuck Norris as well, The Rock, backup attack, proper fitness, P Diddy, Phantom, Vin Diesel. We got Speed, Kai Cenat, Drewski, Chunks, Flight as the distraction, comedic musical relief. What is this? We're making this a musical now with Drake, the old Kanye, Kevin Hart, Snoop Dogg, and J. Cole. Okay. Negotiator, Law by Mike, Harvey Specter, actor. Surely you just take the character Harvey Specter, not the actor, but sure. Acting for relief: Adam Sandler, DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, Will Smith, Johnny Depp, Tom. Right, okay. These relief spots are just not necessary. Might as well just throw them as like a third attack squad, because what do you need relief for when you're trying to fight one gorilla? And the filler / backups: Max Verstappen, Mark Zuckerberg, ChatGPT creator, Kendrick Lamar, Obama, Michelle Obama, Andrew Tate, Robert Downey Jr., Lil Nas X, Dr. Phil, and Steve Harvey. It's a fair effort. You have to come up with 100 names, so I respect that. Maybe I'll come up with a list. Hang on, what can we do here? All right, so I've made a list. 100 men versus one gorilla. Here's my strategy, right? I'm not gonna fight this one gorilla. If I know if this gorilla is fully out to battle 100 men and it's like to the death, this gorilla's gonna go all out. My strategy is to just sacrifice people instead of me, right? Surely I can just sacrifice people. I don't have to be involved. I'll just pick 100 people that I don't mind if they go fight this gorilla and get injured, you know? Maybe like something happens. Obviously I don't want anyone to die, but it might happen in this gorilla fight and I don't want to die. So these are the people that I would sacrifice to this fight instead of myself, right? So this is either these people are going to fight the gorilla instead, or I'm going to sacrifice these people to someone higher up that can just ensure the fight never happens. Number 1, Beyonce. 2, P. Diddy. I think we all know why. 3, Dylan Brooks. I think he needs to prove himself and fight a gorilla just to show how tough he is. 4, Tom Cruise, otherwise known as Lord Farquaad. Number 5, Amber Heard. Shits in a bed. She can fight this gorilla too. Kenny Beecham might seem a little bit out of pocket, but if you know me, then you know he's on the list. Jack Joseph, Bonnie Blue, Chick Hicks, Jake Paul, you all make the 10. Now, I haven't thought this through, so if anyone has any suggestions, make sure you put it in the comment of who you would sacrifice to put in this 100 versus 1 fight, all right? We need a team of 100. I might even make it into a list and post it if I get enough people commenting. Honorable mentions though, we've got whoever leaked Eminem's shit recently, like a few months ago or whenever that was, they 100% can be sacrificed. Taylor Swift didn't make the top 10 as of now, but she probably could. And anybody that doesn't like and subscribe and comment, you can also go fight this gorilla, because what are you doing? You gotta be getting around this video. If you want to see more of this type of things, make sure you watch this all the way to the end. Tell people to watch this, tell people to comment, tell people to like, and turn the notifications on so you can watch the next one as well. But otherwise, I'll be back next time.